man who was once a hungry student at Ferris High School is changing the lives of kids on the other side of the country. You may have heard about the Pennsylvania school district that threatened to place kids in foster care if their parents didn't pay their lunch debt, but you may not know there's a local connection. Our Kyle Simchuk working for you with a story you don't want to miss.
Aaron, Todd Carmichael has deep Washington roots. He grew up in Spokane, ran cross country, and graduated from Ferris High School before going on to UW. He's been candid about growing up with a mom who sometimes needed help to feed him, who qualified for food stamps and free lunches for her son at Ferris. So he was shocked when his offer to pay more than $22,000 in school lunch debt was outright rejected.
After days of public outrage surrounding a threatening letter sent to parents, a sudden reversal. A school district in Pennsylvania will now accept a former Spokane man's offer to pay $22,000 in school lunch debt owed by more than 1,000 students.
They owe us an apology.
I think they should apologize to everybody. I think they made us all look real bad.
This after the district initially turned down the offer from Todd Carmichael, 1982 graduate of Ferris High School and now CEO of La Colombe coffee chain. They told him it was the parents' responsibility to pay. This is the district's letter to families earlier this month warning you can be sent to dependency court and that their child could be removed from your home and placed in foster care. An about-face by the Wyoming Valley West School District now saying it sincerely apologizes for the tone of the previous letter and has decided to accept Mr. Carmichael's generous donation. Now, Todd Carmichael will be able to pay off those debts, telling us he wants to pay it forward.
I was very familiar with the feeling of being food shamed, and I know that feeling of being at school and not being able to eat. And, you know, I empathized. I know what that's like. You hope at some point you would be given the opportunity to pay it back, like I have.
And this isn't the only time school lunch debt has made news. According to the School Nutrition Association, 75% of U.S. school districts say they have students who end the year owing a large amount for lunches. We've run stories from around the country. In May, Rhode Island started serving cold sandwiches instead of hot lunches to students whose family owed money. In June, a Napa, California boy used his allowance to pay off a classmate's school lunch debts. And in the presidential race, Bernie Sanders has said if he's elected, he would provide year-round free universal school meals. Aaron.
Thank you, Kyle.